Chuck Diesel.
See, let me tell you the main thing that takes place here, man. Bad parenting throughout your childhood prevented or even forbade you from comfortably asserting your right to have what you want within reason now. Now, as an adult, you accept anything because you simply don't know how not to. You don't know how not to accept anything. You don't know how to tell a woman, Shawty, you say that one more time, you about to raise up out of here. I send your stuff to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to walk away from a woman. You don't know how to walk away from a job. You don't know how to walk away from a family gathering. You don't know how to turn your back on people. You don't know how to turn your back on an environment. You don't know how to move somewhere else. You don't know how to cut all ties. You don't know how to change your phone number. You don't know how to block people. You don't know how to change your email. You don't know how to get off Facebook. You don't know how to change all of these things because you know what you have been forced to do throughout your life? Accept everything around you as part of your just desserts, part of your life, part of what you got coming to you. That's what you're dealing with. See, we got to understand, man, as men, that nobody in your life is going to try to force you to do what's best for you. Women get all kind of talk. You should leave him. What you still with him for? You know, he ain't doing this, blah, blah, blah. See, her friends will try to set her up with somebody else. Your damn friend try to tell you, hey, man, dude, you know, as a man, bro, you got to talk it out with her, man. Go get your girl, man. Don't let your woman leave, bro. You know what I'm saying? You love her, man. Don't let, you know, that type of thing you get. Well, come to the alpha sphere. And I'm going to tell you what's real. If you feel like that about a man, you better leave her. Well, man, we got a lot of things going on, man. I'm going to lose this. You lose that or lose your mind, brother. Those are your options. Regardless of what you lose, when in a 3 to 5 year window, you could bounce back. That's real talk. You could bounce back within a 3 to 5 year window. Most times 3, but definitely 5, you could bounce back. Another thing is this, man. You got to learn to say no to misery and yes to sanity. Willingly, intentionally living in misery is insane. You know it's going to kill you. You know it's going to stress you out. You know it's going to bust your damn heart. You know it's going to drive you out your mind. You know it is. Why you keep doing it? Why are you still saying yes to misery and insanity? If you're miserable intentionally, you are insane, man. You are expecting a different result from everybody else who lives in misery. You are expecting things to be different for you. But trust me, brother, it will not. You have to learn to say no to misery and say yes to sanity. See, sanity, joy go together. Misery, pain, suffering, grief all go together. Sanity, joy, happiness, fulfillment all go together. Can't have one without the other. You can't have misery and then have either of those 4 things that go along with sanity. You can't have it. Another thing, man, stop accepting whatever negative energy comes with sacrificing yourself and your joy. Stop accepting whatever negative energy comes with sacrificing yourself for somebody else's happiness. Because don't no joy come with that. You're sacrificing your own energy and sacrificing your focus, your goals, your determination. You're giving up on your joy so you could be the poster child for somebody else's happiness. You are okay with the woman saying, I'm happy because my husband is a good man. When a woman say you're a good man, you are not a good man. You are a good beta male simp mangina provider. That's what that is. Now, granted, there are some women, man, who deserve to be in a position where you're providing for them. They know how to play their position to be a woman who deserves to be provided for, but there are far and few in between, and most of them are already taken. So if you ain't got one of those, you ain't gonna get one of those. And you don't want one that another man done already had for 10 or 15, 20 years. And that's real. So stop accepting whatever negative energy comes with sacrificing yourself and your joy to be a full-time contributor to someone else's happiness. You know how sad it is that men only find joy in other people's happiness? Man, that's what a woman is supposed to do. Your woman is supposed to find joy in your happiness. That's what a virtuous woman is. She finds joy in taking care of her husband. She finds joy in taking care of her children. She finds joy in taking care of her household. She finds joy in representing herself well and representing her husband well. She finds joy in making her husband proud to have her as his wife. These modern women don't do that. You modern men do that. I heard a cat in a comment today, man. It was somebody, I think it was Tracy McGrady, man, talking about his boy, Kobe, man. Some dude was in the comments saying, yeah, you know, as a parent, man, you know, you live for your children. You know, you work for your children. You die for your children. You breathe for your children. I'm like, man, this boy sounds like a woman. He sounds like a woman. Yes, a woman feels that way because a woman carries and bonds with that child growing in her body. A woman truly feels like the child is a part of her. You just know it's your seed as a man. You have plans for your seed. You have things you want to do. You have ways you want to raise your seed. You have things you want to provide for your seed, but you don't feel like it's a part of your body. You know that it's your seed. The life of it came from your seed. But when you look at your child, man, you don't feel the same way about the child that the mother does because the mother actually pushed that thing out of her body. It was a part of her body, growing in her body, leaching off her body. She was sharing breath with it. She was sharing blood with it. She was sharing nutrition with it. She was sharing sleep with it. She was sharing tears with it. She was sharing everything with it. That's how a woman is supposed to feel about a child. But as a man, it is very effeminate to feel that way about your child, bro. This ain't no knock on nobody. I'm just telling y'all how it is. And you know somebody gonna have a problem with it. Somebody gonna come in here and say, well, BOA is cruel. No, what I am telling you is that your child is a responsibility for you. It is a part of its mother. Another thing is this, man. As a man, compliance in a relationship with a woman is an emotional issue, which is detrimental to your masculine growth. You cannot comply because compliance is submission. No man should submit to his woman. Another thing is this. Going along to get along is a variation of self-hate. If you go along to get along, you are hating yourself and what you stand for. You are throwing yourself to the wolves. You are saying, self, let me tell you something, self. I don't give a damn about you, self. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you need. What you need to do is get over there and do whatever necessary to make this relationship work, self. Dig in deep, self. The woman don't want to be with you, make her want to be with you, self. You got to do better, self. Man, I heard a man tell a woman this. He said, baby, what did I do? Whatever it is, I'll fix it. I'll do better. He said this to a woman that he caught cheating on him. So what you got to do, man, you got to start worrying about how you doing what's best for you will affect everyone else. If you leave a woman, she may be brokenhearted, she may be hurt, but so the hell what? She'll get over it. Women have great support systems. There are people around her that her friends are going to come and lay up with her and watch Netflix, eat ice cream, man. They're going to pet her and they're going to fix her hair and they're going to take her out, take her on vacation. They're going to do all type of things to her. So I don't understand why you worrying about how it's going to affect her. If you stay in that situation and you miserable, ain't nobody going to come through and do none of that for you. Because I, for one, don't want to hear you complain about your old lady. I ain't listening to it. If you got to complain about your old lady, man, then you don't need her. You know what you want. If she ain't giving it to you, you don't need her. How you gonna give a woman another year to give you what you want when her ass couldn't do it in a year? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You look up, it's 10 years, man, and you getting the same thing you've been getting from that woman the other 9 years. Boy, you better get up, get out, and get some. This real talk we having right here, man. See, you gotta value yourself enough to rescue yourself. Value yourself enough to rescue yourself from misery, bro. We always talk about how we give into the world and how we gonna heal the world. We're gonna do all these things and leave a legacy. Man, you can't leave no legacy if you won't even rescue yourself. You can't heal nobody if you won't even heal yourself. You can't move nobody in a positive direction. You won't even move yourself into a positive direction. I don't care what you got to lose. It's better to be in your own space, chilling with peace and quiet, nigga, eating a cheese sandwich, drinking some sugar water, than to be in a miserable situation with a chick eating steak and lobster every damn day. This is the reality of life, man. You owe it to yourself to do what's best for yourself. See, just because suffering and misery is normal doesn't make it right, and damn sure don't make it healthy. Just because you grew up used to suffering, just because you grew up used to having these volatile relationships, just because you grew up around women who were always combative and always going against men and all that, man, that don't mean that you should accept it as an adult. I don't care how much you deal with it. It's abnormal. Just because it was your norm in that environment doesn't mean it's normal in the large scheme of things. That type of interaction between men and women is abnormal. Men submitting to women is abnormal. Women dominating men is abnormal. It is abnormal, brothers.
It's the book of Alpharonomy, nigga. Read it or weep.